So the next tenet is fear. Fear is the lack of journaled case studies. You're fearful that this isn't going to work. It's not going to work for you. It's worked for everybody else. ICT can do it. But I know as soon as I get out there and I try to do it, these assholes are going to change the algorithm. I'm going to waste my time. I'm afraid it's not going to work for me. I have so many profitable students that had that same fear. How do you get over it? By backtesting and journaling case studies of what you are expected to do when you're trading live, what you're trying to see in price action. And that way you see how many times it works. How many times did it fail? How many times did it go into a certain measure of drawdown? How many handles did it go against you before it started moving in your favor? How long did it take from your trade entry using the worst case entry point, not the best, and then when it got to your objective, whatever some liquidity would be or inefficiency it would be trading to? Your target is always going to be the opposing inefficiency. That means a fair value gap below. If you're short, you're looking for an inefficiency to target, or you're looking for a low or relative equal lows. So you're looking for sell side or a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That's your two targets when you're shorting. How fucking hard is that? That's not complicated. Stop listening to these fucking asshats out there saying that I'm overcomplicating. They're out there waiting for a fucking random time when an indicator is supposed to say something. I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing by the fucking minute. Every single fucking trading day, I know what minute I'm going to fucking trade. I know what time my fucking targets are going to get hit. Don't fucking believe me? Bring your shit. Let's go. Bring all your fucking indicator horse shit, and I will compare and contrast and roll your ass like a fucking spliff and smoke your ass in front of everybody. Stop leaving comments in these fucking people's channels about me. Come right here, motherfuckers. Fear is easily conquered. Easily conquered. Once you go through the process of collecting the resources and case studies where it worked in the past. And what you're doing is you're training your brain to see these examples. By retention, doing it over and over and over again, you're giving yourself pseudo experience. That means that you're seeing something that's already happened, but you're putting annotations to it in a journal, and you're really placing a lot of significance on that as if you were there. And because you're making it meaningful to you, it's like writing a love letter to your future self. This is what you did so well. And I'm proud of you being able to see this as it happened. Sounds silly, sounds weird, right? But that's how you have to treat it. You're going to nurture yourself and encourage yourself and be the biggest cheerleader for yourself and leave no opportunity for anybody to come in and fuck it up. You don't want anybody else's opinion. You don't want my opinion. As much as you think you do, you don't want my opinion. Your subconscious doesn't want to hear from Inner Circle Trader. He doesn't want to fucking hear. She doesn't want to hear. You don't want to hear anything from anyone. This is your fortress of solitude. No one can hurt you here. Your journal is your fucking secret weapon. It's the greatest fucking trading book you're ever going to read, and you're writing it yourself. You can't make it more intimate than that. It's your experiences, your study time, your focus, where you can be honest with yourself and not be embarrassed about, you maybe expected something else that day. And you can say it sweetly in annotations without being negative, because your subconscious is going to retain that. Your subconscious doesn't remember things vaguely. It doesn't do that. It records things that are heightened, whether it be euphoric or fearful, extremely pleasant or painful, inspirational, desperation. There's no middle ground in your subconscious. Everything is reactive by black and white, good and bad. It's just the way it is. So you have to take that into account when you're training your brain. And this is a very integral part to learning how to do this. You have to condition yourself. That's why you can't do it in a very short span of time. Your brain is extremely complex. It's extremely powerful. And if you feed it the wrong things, it will scare the living shit out of you, and you'll never learn how to do this. Stop forcing it. Stop rushing it. It has to be meditative. It has to be something you do as a daily ritual, even on weekends. You have to feed your mind constructive, positive learning case studies where you see these things happening in the past. You're fearful that it's not going to work for you because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's all. That's all it is.